Welcome to this body scan meditation. You can do a body scan meditation in either a seated or a lying position. It really is what's most comfortable for you and where you're going to get the most out of this special time that you're allowing for yourself. You might want to get yourself a blanket so you can put me on pause and go and get a blanket if you're feeling a bit cold. When we stay still, we're likely to get colder. So getting into your comfortable position now, whether that's seated or lying, have a little wiggle around and make sure you are absolutely as comfortable as you can be. If at any point during this meditation you do need to move, you do become uncomfortable, something starts to ache, please feel free to do so. And just start bringing your awareness to the feeling of sitting or lying. And every time you exhale, I want you to feel as though you're relaxing just a little bit more with each out breath. Breathing in and relaxing just a tiny bit more every time the breath comes back out. As with all meditation, it's really normal for your mind to wander off from what we're doing, to wander away from my voice. And we celebrate that by smiling when we catch the thoughts, smiling on the outside, or just smiling to ourselves on the inside, because that's mindfulness. We celebrate when we catch the thought and bring them back to what we are hoping to focus on. So now, focus in on your breathing. We're not really aware of our breathing day to day until we consciously bring our attention to it. It's something we take for granted a little bit. So I'd like you to really focus on your breathing now. Where do you notice it the most? Is it when the breath enters the body, maybe at the mouth or the nostrils? Or is it the rise and fall of your chest or your tummy? Have a little think about that. And see where it is most noticeable for you. You can place a hand on your tummy or your chest, feeling the gentle rise and fall with each in-breath and out-breath. I'm just going to ask you to keep focused on your breathing and what you're noticing about your breathing, just for a few more moments. I'm going to encourage you to move your awareness away from your breathing, down your left leg, right down to your knee, and down to your ankle, and your left foot. And I'd really like you to focus on the toes of your left foot. How are your toes feeling right now? Are they warm? Are they cold? Can you feel your sock, your shoe? Or is there any air you can feel around your toes? If you're struggling to connect with your toes on your left foot, just give them a little wiggle. That will make that connection for you. And likewise, if you can't feel them, that's fine as well. We're just being aware of what we're noticing and what we're not noticing. Going back to your breathing, I want you to imagine that you're breathing your Breathing that nourishing fresh air all the way into your body, all the way down your left leg and right into those toes. It's swirling around in there and then it's coming back up with the out-breath. Just do that for a few breaths. Now bringing your awareness to the whole of your left foot. Bringing attention to the ball of your foot, the arch, the sole, the top, and the heel. Moving up a bit to the ankle. How are the sides feeling? And now bring that breath all the way in and down to the whole of your left foot. Imagine it coming in, rushing down to the foot, swirling around, and swooshing back to cow again as you exhale. Now extending our curiosity and our acceptance of how things are right now to the lower part of your left leg, just up to the knee, assessing how it's feeling in the moment right now, and then bringing in the upper part up to the hip. Being aware of that leg. And breathing into the whole of that leg. Now we're going to move our awareness all the way down our right leg to our right toes. Let's notice if they feel any different than our left toes. We're bringing the breath all the way in, down through our right leg to our right toes. Let's bring in the rest of the right foot now. Again, the arch, the heel, the sides, the upper part, the sole. Compare it to our left foot. Is there any difference? Can you feel any tingling? Breathing into our right foot. Imagining the breath coming in all the way down, swirling around and leaving on our exhale. Let's bring in the rest of the right leg. Let's assess the ankle, the lower part of the leg. Let's travel up to the knee. Now the thigh all the way up to the hip. You can again compare to the left leg. Do they feel the same? Do they feel different? Can we accept exactly how they feel? Being curious. Let's breathe into the right leg. Imagining that nourishing air going down and feeding the whole of the right leg. You may be noticing your mind pulling away by now, trying to focus on things that have gone before, things that may happen in the future, worries and concerns. Just smile to yourself if you've caught it, noticed it. And gently bring your mind back to what we're doing now. Just breathing into our right leg. We're going to move gently upwards now to the pelvis area. We're going to feel where we're making contact with the chair or the floor. And feel our hips. And we're going to breathe fresh air down into that area. Refreshing, nourishing oxygen. Moving gently upwards now to the trunk of our body, to the lower back and the tummy, the very busy area. Let's notice our tummy going outwards and inwards as we breathe. Can we notice any emotions we might be having? Any physical sensations? Any noises? If you experience any discomfort in these areas of your body, really focus on bringing that fresh oxygen down, breathing it in all the way down to your lower back and your tummy, swirling around and then breathing it away. It's not to change the pain or discomfort, but just being aware of it, being curious, being accepting. Let's move now to our chest and our upper back. Can you notice your own heart beating? Welcome in any emotions, any physical feelings. We breathe into this area of the chest, the ribs, the spine, the shoulders. Now let's travel down our arms to our hands, both simultaneously this time. Let's move to the hands and the fingers and bring our awareness from our fingertips up past our knuckles to the whole of our hand, noticing our wrists. Does one feel different from the other? They're both the same. Travelling up our forearms to our elbows, past our biceps and triceps, to our shoulders. Breathing that breath in all the way down to the fingertips, and then all the way back and out. Noticing if the mind is wandering, smiling and gently leading it back. So now we're going to move our awareness to the top of our shoulders and up into the neck. Bring in the jaw, And notice around these areas if you have any tension. Not trying to change anything, just being gently aware. Now bring in the rest of your face, the forehead, the temples and scalp. For most people, this is where we store some of our tension. Interesting to notice. Breathing into those areas. Now you might choose to imagine that you can breathe in from the very top of your head and let the breath flow right down your body to the tips of your toes and then right up and out of the very top of your head. Try that for a few times. It can help sometimes to give the breath a colour. I like to give mine sparkly gold. Pick your favourite colour, your most healing colour. And imagine the breath in that colour coming in at the top of your head, all the way down your body, swirling around, and then moving back out as you exhale. Imagine your body being refreshed and renewed by that breath, as if your batteries are being recharged. Just focusing on your body and your breathing right now. Let's gently reflect on the process that you've just undertaken. How are you feeling right now? And know that you can come back to this space at any time. I'm going to ask you to bring your awareness to where your feet make contact with the floor. With fingers and toes, give them a wiggle. And when you're ready, open your eyes.